Amazing, welcome. A few things we're going to be talking about today. What's filming in New Mexico, 2025, right now. Also, what's filming in Toronto right now, 2025. Also, we're going to dive into what shows have been canceled, and also interesting article from Screen Daily. A few days ago, Sylvester Stallone invests in film and TV AI company Largo AI, and I want to touch on an article from the Hollywood Reporter about this and what's happening in AI. To the best of my knowledge, I'm still learning. That's why I did this channel. I want to learn too. I avoid news on AI, except for when the screenwriter strike was going on. I try to dive in so I know what I was voting for and we're not voting for. Also, if you didn't see the previous video, we talked about many things, good news about the film industry, about its growing, its growth, also its GDP that it contributes to the U.S. And what that could, add up to it, how much it contributes in Canada and internationally, and how many jobs are hired by the screen industry. A little thing about that was from scottmax.com. I'm not sure if they were fully up to date. They talk about pre and post pandemic, but I know also there's productions have been cut, as we're going to talk about as well. But I wanted to give some good news, some good hope. Hopefully those numbers that I read to you all from scottmax.com are close to accurate. I think a little hope might be good as we just keep moving here. Here we go, jumping in. Hey, what's filming in New Mexico? Let's get to it. Filming in New Mexico, a documentary about guitar making, and then also Cleaning Lady Season 4 is in production there. That airs on Fox/Hulu. What's filming in Toronto? These exciting new shows and movies are filming in Toronto. As you see, I'm going minor markets or secondary markets and major markets, both in Canada and US, which I try to do in every video, or every other video. Merry Little Xmas. It is a holiday rom-com. This one's going to be on Netflix. It's filming in Toronto until March. Testaments, which is pretty cool. This is Not a Drill, the sequel to Margaret Atwood's Handmaid's Tale. Filming in Toronto begins filming in March 2025. This is going to be awesome. The series is set 15 years after the original story and the lives of 3 of the main characters. Oh, fascinating, huh? Oh, amazing. That's going to be exciting in Toronto. Something very bad is going to happen. That's the other one. Something very bad is going to happen is the name of the project that's also filming in Toronto. If you love Stranger Things, then get ready for this one. It says now until April 2025. The Miniature's Wife, also filming in Toronto. That goes until July. Jonas Brothers Christmas movie is also filming. Also, Law and Order Toronto is filming. So that's what's going on right now in Toronto. All right, try to hit a secondary and a major market in both Canada and US. Hope you find that useful. If you do, let me know in the chat. Also, here we go. Shows being canceled for 2025 so far. We got The Franchise on HBO. It ended. Also, The Completely Made Up Adventures of Dick Turpin on Apple TV canceled. Teacup on Peacock canceled. All these season 1 except for Adventures of Dick Turpin. I think, no, that was only 1 season as well. Okay. Frasier, the reboot of Frasier that was on Paramount Plus, that was canceled. Number of seasons, it had 2. How to Die Alone on Hulu, 1 season, that is canceled. Although the show creator Natasha Rothwell says she's going to fight to make sure that gets picked up somewhere else. Hysteria on Peacock also canceled after 1 season. You know, these happen here. These happen fast. The drive to get your story scene is a tough one. Oh my God, I got the show made. I've worked on it 10 years. I finally got it made. Oh, we did 1 season. This is amazing. Oh, we're canceled. Heartbreak. Hopefully somebody else will pick up some of these shows for those people who've put in so much time in there, right? Again, so many jobs are created by shows and movies. So why not root for them? If you don't like them, you don't have to watch them. Screen Daily. This is the one I wanted to come back around to. Sylvester Stallone invests in a film and TV AI company, Largo AI. Now, I didn't know much about Largo AI, but here's the platform has analyzed over 400,000 films and TV series, 9,500,000 talent, 59,000 scripts, and 200,000 ads to train AI programs to understand content. The programs analyze cinematography, patterns, and simulate real human behavior to train AI models to assess a project's structural patterns, strengths, and weaknesses, anticipate audience emotions, demographic reach, and expected audience size. The platform also provides qualitative and quantitative insights into audience preferences, highlighting what they like or enjoy in there. Go on even further on there. There's an article here from The Hollywood Reporter. For Hollywood, AI is a double-edged sword. I'm going to read briefly through here about this, and we're going to make this video under 10 minutes, okay? So many things with this, huh? With the AI. Okay, so I'm just going to try to tell you or read what it is here. All right. I wanted to say there's a movie recently. I didn't see it, with Tom Hanks, called Here, where it takes place during multiple years and decades. And the Tom Hanks says, "Hey, this was never been able to be done a few years ago. But why? Because they were using AI to make him look younger and so forth. And this would have not been able to do before. Why? Because the technology has been able to save so much money in VX and special effects." It says, rewind just a couple years ago, a movie like Here, that's the name of the movie with Tom Hanks, would not get greenlit. Without advancements in aging technology made possible by AI, it would have been forced to go the route of Brad Pitt starred The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, which would likely earmark twice Here's entire budget just for VFX, killing any upside to potential buyers along the way. Instead, Miramax fully financed the movie on a tight $45 million budget. This would not have been able to get done, says Here virtual production supervisor Jim Godoldik. Sorry, Jim, if I mispronounce your name. The VFX veteran with credits on Master of the Air, Robert Zemeckis' live-action CG Pinocchio and Avatar, and The Last Airbender, so he's worked with Zemeckis quite a bit. It would have been too cost prohibitive to do this amount of VFX. So here's saying, hey, there's some movies that we just couldn't have done this if it wasn't for the progress of AI. This movie wouldn't have got done. Okay, so that would be one less movie. All those people that movie hired to be able to do that project would not have happened if they hadn't been AIs, what they're saying. Coming of Here last year, production of movies and TV shows of all sizes has approached historical lows, which almost seems counter to the video I did just recently. Gone is the era of so-called peak TV, when studios were viciously competing for subscribers to grow their streaming endeavors with new content. Profitability and responsible spending matter now more than ever. The rosiest outlook on AI deployment envisions an invigoration of the production landscape by bringing down cost in areas related to conceptualization, visual effects, animation, just to name a few. The trade-off, the article says, chunks of Hollywood's workforce gone, mostly those in post-production who are staring down the barrel of potential automation due to labor protection and legal and technological constraints surrounding AI use that protects actors, writers, directors, but not crew. So, chunks of the workforce that don't have those protections that the writers and the actors so vigorously fought for in 2023. That workforce doesn't have it. Those are middle-class jobs, people who, you know, making a living, feeding their family, doing this, specialists, artists, craftsmen on here. The dynamic hasn't gone unnoticed. In November of last year, I don't know if y'all remember, Ben Affleck set off a firestorm among file and rank Hollywood with his predictions on how AI will ripple across the industry. He says, Ben Affleck says, quote, "I wouldn't want to be in the VFX business." Says Ben Affleck, the Artist Equity Chief Executive. They're in trouble. I think I just misquoted. I'm not sure. I don't think Ben Affleck quoted that, actually. Never mind what I said. Whoever the Artist Equity Chief Executive, maybe that is Ben Affleck. I don't know. I'm just reading the article here. I'm learning as you all are learning, so don't quote me on that. Don't quote that I quoted. What is that? His comments weren't all doom and gloom. The A-lister, it must be him. Okay, now, he is also Chief Executive of Artist Equity. His comments weren't all doom and gloom. The A-lister was largely optimistic that technology will help talent and revitalize production by slashing cost. As long as you're not engaged with the more, quote-unquote, more laborious, less creative, and more costly aspects of filmmaking, he stressed, it will make it easier for people who want to make Good Will Hunting to go out and make it. You know, I don't know if you remember that in November when that came out. They want AI to save money on special effects and landscapes. You see some of those films, it's just these amazing, like, other worlds they create. I mean, I love other worlds and what they create with that. So this is, okay. The gaining legitimacy, like other industries reckoning with technology, Hollywood is very much in the business of cost cutting. However, labor deals struck by the Writers Guild of America, Screen Actors Guild, nabbed some protections for writers. AI anyway, the writers and actors were able to grab some type of protection in this way. AI has found its way into several parts of the pre-production pipeline, including storyboarding, character design, concepts, and background art. The VFX counterparts aren't positioned to fare any better. The majority of VFX houses aren't unionized, though OTC has leveraged the specter of AI to do so, and most work is already outsourced to third parties like Weta FX, DNEG, and MPC. Anyway, if you got something out of this video, I appreciate to like and subscribe. Leave a comment, it'd be amazing. Hope you got something out of this. Much love and respect. Check out the video I did right before about maybe some good news. If you need some good news. Okay.